you've been skipping the Pioneer podcast, the Battle Pass in Wuthering Waves, you might be leaving the single best value in the entire game on the table. And if you've been paying for it without knowing what you actually get, you might be overpaying for something you don't need. Today we're breaking down every tier of the Wuwa Battle Pass, free, paid, and whether even the weapon is actually worth it. Let me get into it. First off, quick context if you're new. The Pioneer podcast is Wuthering Waves Battle Pass system. It runs on patch cycle roughly every 6 weeks, completing daily and weekly missions to rack up your points and climb the reward tiers. Now there are 3 tiers in total. You got the free tier available to every single player at no cost, and then the base premium tier at $9.99, and then you got the Connoisseur Channel for $19.99, which would be the premium bundle. Let's start with the free tier. Across all the free levels, you get 5 lustrous tides, 8 morphable overload class echoes, 5 crystal solvents, and some EXP stuff for your echoes, weapon, and characters. You also get a nice chunk of shell credits. The missions are pretty light. Daily tasks can take up to 5 minutes, and the weekly tasks are things you'll be doing anyway, like killing bosses, clearing simulation training, and using your stamina. Even if you're playing the game casually, you'll hit max free tier naturally. So for this, or to complete this, there's no reason not to. The best free income in the game after exploration. Now for the first paid tier, the Insider Channel, which is the cheaper paid option, and it would cost exactly $9.99. This adds on top of the free track 6 AT Astrikes, 5 Radiant Tides, 7 Lustrous Tide, 4 morphable Elite class echoes, and then 23 morphable Overload class echoes, 7 crystal solvents. But the biggest benefit if you started the game as a new player would be the 5 exclusive 4-star weapons, which are only available for the Insider and the Connoisseur channels. The weapon selector unlocks at podcast level 30, and only one weapon can be selected. It can be a solid B tier weapon for most of your characters, especially if you do not have the signature weapon or the 5-star weapon from the standard banner. Now the paid tier, the Connoisseur Channel, which costs $19.99, the most important thing that it would reward you with the increasement of the podcast level by 10 whole levels. They also give you 3 lustrous tides, 10 modifiers, a Pioneer podcast synchronization chest, which you can get Gilded Jinko or Sky Hunter feathers. But the most unique thing would be the sigil. Now, let me give you some actual math so you can make your own call. The free tier gives you enough pulls for the standard banner only, while the $9.99 pass gives you 6 AT Astrikes, which would be a little bit over 4 pulls, plus the 5 pulls for the limited banners. That's pretty much a free temple every single patch. For the Connoisseur Channel, you would be needing it only if you started late in the season, or you just definitely need the sigil. But comparing that to the generous crystal store, 160 Astrike at standard pricing is not cheap. Battle Pass at Insider level almost always win on value math, unless you're a whale who doesn't need the pulls. So let me just give a clean breakdown. F2P, do the free pass every single patch. That's 5 pulls, no investment. There is no reason to skip it whatsoever. Let me also give a very good honorable mention, the Low Night subscription. If you're a very light spender, this gives you enough Astrikes to satisfy your pull addiction. If you're a mid spender, go with the Insider Channel. They give very good rewards for the money. But if you're a whale, you don't even need me to tell you what you'll get. You'll be getting every single thing. So is the Wuwa Battle Pass actually worth it? The free pass? Yes, always. Insider Channel, or most certainly yes if you're spending anything in the game. The Connoisseur Channel, depending if you're a whale or not. If this helped, drop a comment on which tier you're actually running. And if you want to see how I'm building out my own roster and other different characters in different games, I have a whole series called Blueprint Wednesday, in which I'm covering character builds from Wuthering Waves, NTE, and maybe even different games in the future. Guys, that was it for me. I'm Valiant. If you enjoyed my video, please don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.